should be noted here, and I'll do that right now, we'll be seeing DJ in action. He just took home the Player of the Week award. Shaq, what kind of prize comes along with winning Player of the Week?
Well, you get some hardware to throw up in the trophy case. You also get a little extra attention from the defense. You got to make sure you don't win it again. Just don't remember, these kids are looking.
Mm-hmm. Don't remember that, or remember that?
Do remember that.
Do remember that. Okay, what should I not remember?
I don't know
what
I
just
said.
Okay, Kenny?
Well, I'm just a little confused. Why didn't you ask me about the prize?
Because I bet you were the rookie. You were the Player of the Week
in 1991. Yes, I was. Maybe not as many times as Shaq, but I was NBA Player of the Week.
Probably maybe not as many times as DJ.
Not at all. He's a beast.
Yeah. So your point was,
you could have asked me first.
Hey, man. Come on, Jug. You can't be standing behind me like that, bro. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I see you listening to that new little Uzi Vert, though.
Yeah, that's on my mix, man. It's fire.
Oh. You know I have a couple playlists on SoundCloud, right?
Oh, for real?
You should use them in your mixes, maybe.
Oh, you use SoundCloud? Yeah, man, I'm thinking about moving my vinyls to digital.
Oh.
Yeah.
You old school, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how I actually learned, too. You ever seen that movie Juice? My fourth cousin's friend arranged a scratch pattern for that one scene.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man. DJing's been in my blood, you know? But that site's cool, too, you know? You might need Serato. I'll hook you up. When are you gonna be DJing next, man?
You know, man, I'm not sure, but it'll probably be during the off season and at a spot where they don't allow 18-year-olds. So.
All right, man. Whatever. Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get back to work, but if you see Shammy, tell him he owes me $5, okay?
All right, I will, Joe.
All right.
Shouldn't you be somewhere working? Come work. Hey, what's Jug doing here, man?
I don't know, following me apparently, but he says you owe him $5.
What? So. He said I owe him $5.
That's what the man said.
He still owed me from our bet last week, man.
Man, never pays up.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and before...
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient...
Thank you, David. And it should be a high-paced game tonight as both of these teams, Clark, thrive in the open floor. So with that being said, what makes these teams so good on the break?
Well, you're right, Kevin. They do thrive in the open court. Excellent transition teams because they push the ball and they really have a conscious effort to run the floor at every opportunity. That's what makes fast break teams hard to beat, is because they're running all the time. And that doesn't give your defense a lot of time to set up.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Lopez are together down low. Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. And it's Valentine, and at the three, the small forward. And that one's good. Ingram.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's covered closely. In the corner, it's Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, That's why a number of people feel Levine's better off the ball, Kevin. I mean, let somebody else set him up, and all he has to do is finish.
Here's Ball, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Ball's got his first points in this one.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen, pass to Valentine. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. And Levine throws it down.
You know, once you get there, Levine's strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Ball kicks to Ingram, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition. Just is unflappable, drawing contact easily on these kinds of shot attempts.
And Brandon Ingram, growing up in Kinston, North Carolina, led Kinston High to 4 consecutive state championships.
And you know, North Carolina alum Jerry Stackhouse also hails from Kinston. Stackhouse played hoops with Ingram's father and took a mentorship role in Brandon's life from an early age, so he's in good hands from that standpoint. Brandon, certainly his own man, chose to go to Duke despite his mentor being a famed Tar Heel. Bet you they have some pretty good discussions about that.
I'm sure they do, Clark. You're right. There's a screen. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's Levine. That's short off the rim. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Hart. He had 16 points in the win against them. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Lopez a screen. Now, here's Dunn. He's defended by Randall. Lopez dishes to Markkanen. Shoots over Ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
Passes it to Hart, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? Lauri Markkanen, number 1.
Yeah, he doesn't miss that many, does he? I mean, great skill level to go with his obvious talent. He's taking full advantage every time he draws a whistle.
Yeah, one of the best at the line of all rookies. He needs to keep developing new ways to get himself to the foul line.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Lakers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Ball, the pass to A-Train. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
You know, they seem to be on the same page out there, Greg. I mean, definitely the momentum is with them.
Now, here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Stolen. Nice break. The Lakers. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Feeds it to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Lopez a screen. Shot to stop the run. Levine can't hit. Lakers leading by 10. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's A-Train. Lopez covering. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's defended by Randall. To the wing right side. Valentine. Sinks the three-pointer. Valentine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly, they've been the better team so far.
Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A-Train's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise. Always were competitive and in the hunt for a title. But this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
Here's Ingram. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 12. Done with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Pass to Markkanen. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Thomas passes to A-Train. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Dunn kicks to Levine. The dish to Dunn. Off the pick. And Dunn with the slam.
You know, Kevin, this is what you do when you're not a high percentage jump shooter. You pressure the defense by attacking the rim.
Thomas dishes to Ingram. He kicks the ball. Inside, here's A-Train, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Chicago calls timeout. Clark, when you were playing, what was your game day routine like?
Well, it was simple. I didn't complicate things, Kevin. I tried to get a good meal, was just beginning to learn how to eat properly and best for my body. And then I would always try to get an hour to 2 hour pregame nap. That goes all the way back to high school. I enjoyed just getting off my feet. Sometimes I would fall asleep completely. Other times I would just kind of drift into a light sleep. But just having that routine of resting before games was part of how I got ready to try to serve the other guys up.
Thomas a screen. Wells passes to Lopez. Here's Kuzma. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for A-Train. Second in rebounding, second in blocks, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Rob. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Lopez. Markkanen pulls it in.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Lakers leading by 13. Wells passes to A-Train. And here is Wells. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's A-Train, and uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Holiday. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Holiday's got his first points of the game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
A-Train, the pass to Thomas. Lopez up top. Kicks to Wells. Nailed from three-point land. Wells has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grant against Thomas. Markkanen kicks to Holiday. Here's the screen. Off the screen. Wells with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kuzma. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
The kick out to Holiday. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from A-Train. Thomas gets a wide open look. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Holiday dishes to Grant. Markkanen sets the pick for Grant. Up off the screen, and the dunk by Grant.
Markkanen doing a nice job screening for his guys, utilizing his height to create opportunities for others.
Thomas passes to A-Train. 1:02 left to play here in the first. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Los Angeles.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Back to Thomas. Lopez a screen. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Kuzma's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Grant, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From deep. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And here's DJ speaking on the guidance he's received from Shammy.
Well, more than anything this season, Shammy's...
You get the feeling. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Valentine comes in for David Nwaba. Zach LaVine's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's Dunn in for Grant. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunn and LaVine, their backcourt. Markkanen and Lopez are together down low. And it's Valentine in at the 3. Now the feed the ball. The pass to Hart. Lakers passing it around. Ball kicks to Randall. He dishes it to Ball. Over Valentine. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. Bulls trail by 14. He feeds it to Dunn. Outside, LaVine. Lopez sets a screen for LaVine. Over Hart. Again, LaVine missing.
Okay, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Here's A-Train. Lopez covering, and he dunks it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Dunn kicks to LaVine. There's a good screen. Dishes it to Lopez. The jump hook finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
LaVine kicks to Dunn. Lopez right side. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lopez has got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. There's the pick. Off the pick. Here's A-Train.
Oh! Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got 8 points in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to A-Train. Feeds to Randall. Shoots over Markkanen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the wing right side. Valentine dishes to Lopez. Passes it to Valentine. On the wing, LaVine. Here's Dunn. Another shot. Here's Lopez. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Ingram. Picked by Randall. Ingram kicks to Randall. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is that...
The Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Get down, Robin.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Levine up top. He had 13 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Ball, the pass to Randall. Right wing. Here's A-Train. Lopez covering. No good from A-Train. Bulls trail by 18. In the corner, it's Levine to stop the drought. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact with the potential +1.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Hart. And Thomas subbed in for Ball. And the Bulls making a change also. Portis is checked in. Now, here's Thomas. He had 15 points last outing. Good on the triple. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez a screen. Levine wide open. And again, Chicago. No good. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Caldwell Pope. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. From deep, Thomas. They get the rebound. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Your Lakers. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A-Train has been sensational.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. Hart is out there with Ball, and it's A-Train in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Dunn. Rebounded by A-Train. A-Train's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And here is Ingram. And there's the pass to A-Train. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. A-Train's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers.
Hey, you know, the concern for Brandon Ingram was coming into the pros. He was slight. Didn't have much backside to him. Real lean, 6'9", under 2 bills. That's a bony guy. Yet, you want to add strength and not just weight. So he's got an app on his phone reminding him to eat 6 times a day.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Dunn kicks to Valentine. Levine dishes to Valentine. It's blocked, and they're able to recover.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Down low, Randall fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up. And the Lakers have said they're going to let Ingram grow into his body gradually.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly. You can be strong and lean. Sometimes weight put on lean bodies can do more harm than good. It's got to be the right kind of weight and strength. This is basketball. This is not the Iditarod where you're trying to pull and push something of heavy weight. This is basketball.
Randall passes to A-Train. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Chicago. Grant comes in for Dunn. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Lopez sets a screen for LaVine. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. That one off the back iron and out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And for so long, the Bulls really were synonymous with the best defensive teams in the league. But as a team, they've started to slip the last few years. It's something that has been lost while this team kind of retools for the future.
David Wabas checked in for Zach LaVine. Lopez a screen. Grant kicks to Markkanen. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Lopez. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. You got to help him some other ways.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Wells has checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now, here's Grant. He's tightly guarded. Now, Markkanen. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Markkanen's got 14 points.
And Markkanen is used to having the defense all over him. I mean, he's a marked man, especially this close. Somehow, though, he finds a way.
Wells with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Nice work there, coming off the screen. Ball's got his third basket of the night.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Grant. Holiday up top. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a quick look at the numbers for Brook Lopez. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
The Bulls making a switch here. Portis has checked in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Grant, right side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We look around the league at some of the younger talent, Clark, and there's a lot of great young players. Who do you think might make the jump to superstar status in a few short years?
Tell you what, if he can stay healthy, Joel Embiid is special. Man, Devin Booker I like, fun to watch, great shooter. But I'd give the nod to Joel Embiid. This guy is graceful, he's big, he's strong, and highly skilled.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lopez outside. Outside Holiday. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Grant with the ball. Now defended by A-Train. And again, Chicago. No good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
There's the pick. From deep. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Thomas checked in for ball.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lakers have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. There's a screen. Pass to Kuzma. Beyond the arc. Here's Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers. Here's Thomas. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Taking a look at the Bulls. Markkanen and Lopez are together down low. Dunn is out there with Grant. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. Lopez passes to A-Train. With the fadeaway. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Grant kicks to Markkanen. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And guys, sometimes it's hard during the first meeting of the season to get a feel for a team. But these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and they have to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series here against the Bulls.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for A-Train.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
First free throw is good. Channing Frye's checked in for Los Angeles. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's A-Train. Upside Thomas. And it's blocked. Here's Kilpatrick. They set the pick. And stolen by Fry. And the Lakers call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, A-Train.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home helped, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
Great game out there. Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the studio.
Really?
So stand, yeah, right this way.
Oh,
Stand
what-
here,
okay.
and we'll get you set up. Perfect.
That's good.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our post-game guest who's standing by on headset near the locker room.
Hey, this is Shaq. Big shout out for the way you lit up.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq,